The Millenium is a grand hotel, entertainment and shopping center, and state-of-the-art cruise ship all in one. And did you know that it takes over 1,000 crew members to keep her running 24 hours a day? Ever wonder what it takes to keep her running smoothly? Here in the Metropolitan Restaurant, around 2,000 guests are served breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. Now, behind these closed doors is where the preparation for all of that begins. Let's take a look. I'm here with one of Celebrity Cruises' executive chefs, Pascal Poulier. Thank you for being with me today. Now, here in your main restaurant, how many meals are prepared daily on a typical cruise?
I can say daily that's prepared 9,000 meals a day.
9,000 meals a day?
Yes.
Wow. And is everything prepared fresh, or does anything come pre-made?
Now, I try to say that in Celebrity, we do everything from scratch.
Oh, wow.
Yes. We prepare the soup, the sauces, the stock, the dressing. So it's a big operation. And for this, I have 122 cooks.
122 cooks.
Yes.
Wow.
So we have, example, we have 4 chefs, 2 sous chefs. We have 60 cooks. We have 14 pastry cooks. We have egg baker. We have the butcher. We have the fishman, the roast cook, the soup cook, the round cook. So it's a big brigade.
Yes. So the ingredients, do you have to have everything boarded onto the ship at the beginning of a cruise, or are you able to have things delivered at various ports?
No, every port we have a turnaround, so we have a loading, right? But on a 14-day cruise, we have a second loading only for perishable and dairy, okay, to assure the freshness of the product.
Wow, so you must go through a lot of eggs and chicken and all that. How much food do you actually go through?
Oh, like example, the eggs, we use 6,000 pounds of whole eggs. We use around 6,000 pounds of chicken. We use 1,600 pounds of beef tenderloin.
Wow.
So
a lot of food, a big operation here. I can
yes,
see that. Now, out of everything that you prepare, what is your favorite thing to make?
I can say that pastry.
The pastries.
Oh yes, the pastry.
That's our favorite thing to eat.
Oh yes, yes.
Well, do you have pastry chefs, or do you prepare that yourself actually?
No, I have my pastry chef.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Anthony.
Is it possible to meet with him?
Of course, Anthony. Please. Come on.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Rhonda. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Anthony, the pastry chef.
So you're the one that prepares all those beautiful pastries that come out of the dining room every night.
Yes, exactly. I'm the one who is taking care of the best part of the meal, which is the dessert. Exactly.
Is it possible to take a look at some of the ways that you
Yes, definitely. We will do that.
Okay, perfect.
Let's
I'll follow you. Wow, this looks amazing. So what do we have here?
That's raspberry tart.
Okay.
The first one, we use chocolate Valrhona, very good quality of chocolate. We have the second one, the passion fruit bavaroise.
Passion fruit, I love
They
that.
base of bavaroise with passion fruit glaze and passion fruit seeds. The number 3, right here in the shop place, we have strawberry mango verine with mango sauce.
That's interesting.
That's very light dessert, very fresh, refreshing. I love it.
Is it a shot though? Do you shoot it, or you?
No, you need to try it. By the way, I just
Is that what the
brought a
spoon's
spoon.
for? For me, thank
yes.
you.
So you just have to try it.
see what I think.
And my favorite one, let me tell you, that is the white chocolate creme brulee. This is the one. That is amazing. Base of eggs, milk, cream, white chocolate and sugar. I'm gonna do one for you.
Okay, perfect. So that's sugar, correct?
Yeah.
This
Just
is
white
amazing,
sugar.
by the way.
Do you enjoy it? That's very refreshing. At the end of the dinner, the best part of the meal always
Very fresh
dessert.
too, the fruit. Good. So you're using a blowtorch to just,
Yeah.
I never knew how you did that.
And it's taking like 20-25 seconds.
Okay. It's just crystallizing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You have a fire extinguisher in here, right?
Oh yes.
In case we catch it on fire.
Our
You
white
know-
chocolate creme brulee. That is my
That-
favorite.
I might need to try this one
Oh
too.
yeah,
Do
you have
mind?
to try it.
Let's just see. Let me just taste it. Oh,
How's that?
very good. Very good.
Excellent.
Actually, can I take the whole plate with me?
Yes, I've been doing everything for you this morning. So you can do it.
Thank you very much. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you bringing me into your kitchen and demonstrating how you make some of these
You're
decorative
very welcome,
desserts.
Esme. I'm
I'm
very
going to
welcome.
take this with me then. Thank you.
Bye-bye, enjoy.
Getting the ship from port to port on time, in comfort, and in complete safety is the job for those guys up there, better known as the bridge crew. Now, when we're all on board enjoying ourselves, the bridge crew is working 24 hours a day, keeping an eye on everything from the course that we follow to the water temperature in the pool and pretty much everything else in between. So let's go and take a look and see exactly how they do that. Here with Dimitris Petros. He is the navigation officer here on board. Now, what exactly is a navigation officer?
Navigation officer is one of the officers on board that actually cooperates very closely with the captain to prepare a safe passage for the whole cruise.
Okay, so this is all of your equipment, obviously.
Yes.
Where do you even begin when you leave one port and you're headed to the next?
We start with the traditional paper chart,
Oh,
and then the technology helps us to move around the electronic chart. We actually do the same planning to both of these items, and together with the captain again, we prepare the plan from A to B.
so this is obviously your paper chart.
Here we have the paper chart, which actually we put out at trucks, the lines, let's say, that the ship is going to follow. We have also our position on the chart, together with the electronic chart, which actually gives us a lot of details, but we can online check our ship's position anytime we like.
And what is the difference between these two monitors?
The next monitor is a radar screen, which actually has a little bit more advanced. It has the electronic chart overlay together with a radar image. So for us, it's very easy to see any navigational dangers around the vessel through the electronic map, but also in the vicinity through other ships.
Now, this monitor seems to have a lot of technical stuff going on. What exactly does that do?
It's the most complicated screen we have. It shows us all the information that the big computer, the autopilot, takes into consideration to correct our ship's course and always to have the ship where we want it.
Okay, I guess that's really important then. There's one more thing that I noticed. You actually have a wheel for the ship, and it's such a small wheel for
Yes.
such a large ship.
Well, size doesn't matter on the Millenium class ships.
Oh, I don't suppose I can take a spin at it.
No,
No,
you can't.
I didn't think so. I had to ask though. How long does it take to actually train to be a chief officer?
It's a lot of years. 4 years in the university, a lot of years of seamanship, continuous training, seminars, non-stop actually, I should say, training for all of us.
Well, that's good to know as a passenger.
Yeah.
There's one more thing that caught my eye. It's actually over here. It's a glass window that looks down to the ocean.
Yes, all the way to the starboard end.
Now, what is that about? We gotta check that out.
This is where the captain goes and sits, so he can maneuver the ship.
Okay. Can we go see that? So this is actually a little scary to me, I must admit. You can see all the way down to the ocean from here.
Yes, this is a magic window. This is actually the position that the master stands when he puts the ship alongside.
Okay.
He has a very good view of the dock. Imagine the ship going alongside. He can see exactly the distance. He has all the equipment that he wants. He has a radar, he has the information screen, he has the trailers for the hose, he has his thrusters, and of course he has a magnificent view of the whole ship at the back.
That's amazing. That's quite a shot from up here.
Yes.
Wow, so I guess this is the most important place to be when we're actually docking at a port.
Yes, this is where the master stands together with the help of the staff captain. They are putting the ship alongside.
Well, besides all the responsibilities that you have in docking and making sure we're headed on our clear path, what other responsibilities do you have on the bridge?
Here on the bridge we have the emergency center, let's say.
Okay.
We will manage any problems that we have on board. Ship. Any problems with fire, with damage, collision, and of course we have the fire smoke alarms here. We have to pay very big attention to that. We have the watertight doors as well, and in any case of emergency, all the big heads will come here to take proper action.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me. I feel like I've learned a lot. It was very nice to meet you.
Thank you very much for coming here.
Thank you so much. We have seen some spectacular shows here in the Celebrity Theater during our voyage. Now, putting on a full production twice a night can be difficult for any theater, but imagine trying to do this on a stage that is actually moving below you. And that can make set changes and performances very difficult. Let's see if we can catch our production manager to find out exactly how they do that. I'm here with Lyubov Zhekov. He is the production manager in the Celebrity Theater. Welcome. So can you tell me exactly what does a production manager do?
Well, production manager's job is to make sure that lights, sound, scenery, everything's set for the show and everything's going to work properly during the show.
So you are the one that's actually controlling the lighting and the set movements?
Yes, actually I would queue up different people for different scene changes in order to make sure that everything's going to happen in the right time for it to happen.
Okay. So I noticed part of the stage moves during the production. How is that possible?
Well, yeah, everything is motorized here. It's you're not going to see people pulling ropes and all that. I simply push a button and curtain moves up and down.
Well, that's convenient. That makes your job a lot easier. So let's talk about the cast. How many cast members do you have in your production?
We have 16 cast members.
16? And how long are they here for?
Well, their contract is 6 months, and they actually spend 2 months on shore learning the shows from scratch.
And once they're on board, how much time do you spend in actual rehearsals?
Well, we rehearse each show, each performance. They will do a full take run. We need to make sure that everything is going to work properly. Lights, sound, choreography, it's all set.
And you do 2 shows a night, correct?
We do 2 shows a night and rehearsals.
And rehearsals, wow. So how many shows do you actually do per cruise?
We have 4 production shows.
4 productions, 4 different productions?
4 different production shows.
Okay. So what about the nights that there's no production in the theater? What is it actually used for?
Well, we have guest entertainers. Celebrity hires different guest entertainers, which I work pretty close with. We do rehearsals for them as well, making sure that the band, it's all sound check, everything's going to work properly for their shows as well.
Oh, so you don't get the night off?
No, there isn't at all.
Wow. Well, what about when you have rough seas, let's say? Do you ever have to cancel a show?
Well, yeah, sometimes it happens. Most of the time we'll just work around it. We'll just adjust the choreography to make sure that nobody's going to get injured.
Do you ever have any trouble with the performers getting ill?
Oh yeah, they would get pretty seasick, yeah.
Wow, so they must be real professionals to keep
They're
going.
They're real professionals, yeah.
Well, this is such a beautiful theater. How many people does it actually seat?
Well, it holds 950 people.
That's a lot of people. So I should get here early tonight, right?
Yeah, you should, yeah.
Maybe you can hook me up with some front row seats.
I'll see what I can do about it.